Welcome back, guys. Triple Crown here, coming to you from Vancouver, British Columbia. This is a Operation Ultra, round 6 beginning for Germany. So Germany turn 6. They have 88 IPP to spend, and the Axis miners, they have their own money to spend. They are purchasing 1 infantry in Hungary, 1 artillery in Bulgaria, 1 infantry in Finland, and 1 tank destroyer in Romania. So that is all the Axis minor cash. So the Germans are purchasing 1 tank destroyer. I'm going to chip that. I'm going to do it now. 2 Panzer IVs, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 4 artillery. You can see 2 of them here and 2 of them there. 4 medium armor, 1 SS, 1 infantry, 1 fighter, 1 mech, and 1 naval transport. There is a total of you can see here, looks like 5 attacks. The attack for Molotov, can't even say that. Molotovsk, Novgorod, Western Russia, Smolensk, and the battle that probably most people would like to see is the battle for Moscow. Now, I'll get into these attacks. So 1 infantry coming from Karelia into this territory here. It looks like Molotov is some kind of Molotov. The battle for Novgorod, which is 1 SS and 2. Those are paratroopers, and joining in that attack from over here is, we're going to send 3 armor. Is that what's in Leningrad? 3 armor. Yes. 4 armor, 1 heavy artillery, and 3 regular artillery. Yes, and yes, leave that guy behind. This guy staying behind. So in that attack, these guys are all coming in. So that is 3 artillery, 4 medium armor, 1 heavy artillery, 1 SS, and 2 airborne attacking 1 infantry. I hope that's enough. Should win that battle, hopefully. If not, there's problems. So 1 of these tanks sitting in Psychov is blitzing 2 spaces, going through Western Ukraine and going into Moscow. So I'm just going to put him with a chip of other stuff that's attacking Moscow, and I'm going to turn him on his side so we don't get that confused. So in Western Ukraine, 1 infantry coming from Psychov into Western Russia, and 1 infantry coming from Psychov into Smolensk. I'm going to chip that out. So those are all walk-ons. And those guys are going to be non-com, so that's fine. So the battle for Moscow, so 1 medium bomber coming from Helsinki is flying 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to have 3 spaces remaining. And from Western Ukraine, 3 veteran fighters and 2 tactical bombers. They are flying, so 5 aircraft in total. They are flying 2 spaces, and they will have 2 spaces remaining. Just gonna bring them up to the front here. they could get shot down, so that we're going to be rolling for AAA. I'll just get them out of the way so you guys can see, because there is units coming from Western Ukraine, which are going 2 spaces. And that is 4 Panzer IVs, 2 Panzer or tank destroyers, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, and they are pulling 1 artillery. They're actually those medium armor. Anyways, these tank destroyers might have actually been in Kiev. So if they are, the tank destroyers, the 2, anyways, they're going into Moscow along with the 2 cavalry. Okay. So currently sitting in Orly Kursk is this nasty stack of stuff, which I've added a medium armor. I'll put it over here. So is 24 infantry, 1 SS, 9 artillery, 7 mech, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 2 light armor, 6 medium tanks, 4 tank destroyers, and 4 medium tanks, all going in. And sorry about the shadow, folks. I'm gonna try and get rid of that as much as I can. Sorry, gonna have to figure that out. If I can get rid of it, probably can't. So in totality, there is 76 units coming in with the aircraft, and defending in Moscow is currently 47 units all laid out here. 1 AAA, 18 infantry, 2 airborne infantry, 10 guards, 2 artillery, 1 light armor, 2 medium tanks, 3 KV-2s, 3 heavy artillery, 4 I-16 fighters, and 1 tactical bomber, and that's 47. And there's also a fortification there. So 10, and Captain G has advised me that those units will be defending the infantry. So 10 infantry will be protected by the fortification. But first, we are going to be rolling for the battle for Novograd. So there's 1 Russian defending. Oh man, that shadow is terrible. I'm sorry about that, folks. So currently we are attacking with 4 medium armor. That's 4 at 6 and 2 at 4, which is the heavy artillery. And I'm just gonna roll those first. So these are the 2 at 4, that's the 4 at 6. And we scored 2 hits. That's all we needed was 1. And defending is 1 at 2. So we will lose an SS. So we will lose an SS, infantry, and they will lose 1 infantry. So that is all the other dice that have to be rolled for, other than the battle for Moscow. So we will get into it right away. So there's currently 6 aircraft attacking. So we roll 6 dice at 2. So 6 dice at 2 or less for a hit. And we were praying for, and they scored 1, which is pretty standard. We will lose a veteran fighter. Do we want to do that? Oh, we'll lose a tactical, because we can replace a tactical. We cannot replace the veteran fighter. So we're going to lose a tactical, even though it does bump up a armor. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. We'll lose the tactical. And so so starting out, everything attacks -1 on the first round of combat, because it's attacking a fortification. Oh. Sorry, folks, that is a lot of stuff. I'm gonna chip those out now. All the stuff that joined in the attack, just so it's less confusing, because I'm gonna start losing stuff. don't want to lose everything. That's the key, is you don't want to lose everything. And the 2 cavalry. So we have 24 infantry. So let's just wait here. We've got 7 Mac, the artillery. There's 9 artillery, or 10 artillery now. So 3 of these infantry are going to be attacking at a 2. So we have 21 at 1. 21 dice at 1 for round 1. Now this is the great equalizer, is when you're attacking a fortification and you have to be attacking with more units, because you can see when you've got all these infantry and they're attacking at 1s and the defending infantry are attacking at 4s or 5s, that is a problem. So we're going to roll 10 dice to start out with, and we need to score a 1 or less for a hit. And look at that, we scored 2 hits. So I'm going to assume they're going to lose. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep. Oh, so we scored 2 hits. 2 hits round 1. Now we are rolling. We're going to be adding a dice because it's 21. So that's 10, and we're going to add the 11. So if we go blank this time, that is the average. So we just want to get 1 more if we can, and I called it. We rolled a blank round 2. So pretty standard. Now the SS is at a 2. That's 1 SS, and we've got 10 artillery. So they are at a 2. So 10 artillery, and we'll roll, and we've also got 7 Mac and 7 artillery. So we're gonna roll another, we'll roll 10 first, and then we'll roll 21 at 2. Actually, the cavalry is as well, so actually, we're just gonna pause there. Yeah, we'll roll the cavalry next round. So we'll roll 10 dice at 2. And we scored 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's pretty decent. So now we are at 5, and now we're gonna add 3 dice. So we're gonna add in the cavalry and the SS. So now we are rolling 13 dice at 2 or less for a hit. And we scored 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, wow, 5. We scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Wow, that is very lucky. Very lucky. Very hot start. Now we have, I can't even remember what this, I'm sorry folks, 2 light armor and the medium bomber and the Panzer Grenadiers, and I can't even remember what they do. I should. Panzer Grenadiers, they attack at +1 with paired and artillery or armor unit. So they're paired with an armor. So there's 4 Panzer Grenadiers. They are attacking at a 4 because they're bumped down 1. And this is the medium bomber is at a 3, and the light tanks are at a 3. So here we go. And I said the Panzer Grenadiers are the 5 are the yellow dice, and if you're at a 4, and the gray dice are at a 3. So we've got 4 at 3 and 4 at 4. 1, 2, 3 hits. So we are at 12 already, and we will add another one. So we were on the second. So we've got 13 hits so far. Now we are into medium armor. We will bump one of the medium armor up to a 7. So we are 6 at 6. Or 6 at 5, sorry. 6 at 5. And we've got 1 at a 7, bumped up from the tactical. We've got 3 veteran fighters. 1 tactical. And we've got 6 tank destroyers. And that's 6 more dice, and I'll roll that second. I'll roll the Panzer IV. So these are, we got 5 at 5 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 at 6. So it looks like I'm going to remove the ones that are a miss. So that's a miss, miss, miss. That one's cocked, but I'm just going to say it's a miss. Miss, 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 miss. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. 8 more hits. So that brings it up to 9. Now we've got 10 at 6, because these are the Panzer IVs. Let me just confirm. 3, 6, yeah, 10. 10 dice at 6. It always stings the most round one when you're attacking. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. 1, 3, and that's not great. So that's a 12. And so total we had 25 hits round 1. Well, that's pretty good. So I'm assuming he's going to be losing infantry and artillery first. I'm just going to make a note of that. I'm not going to take casualties now because I don't want to get confused in my rolls. But I'm assuming he's going to lose the AAA first, and then infantry, and then artillery, guards, and heavy artillery, I'm going to say last with the KV2s. Okay, so we've got 8 infantry that are not protected by the fort that are rolling at a 4. We've got 2 artillery that are rolling at a 4. And we've got 6 more dice at 4 because we are rolling 3 heavy artillery. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16 dice at 4. 16 dice at 4. These are the regular infantry, artillery. Actually, we can add another one for the other light armor. So you've got, there we go. We've got 8 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 light tank, and 3 heavy artillery, all rolling at 4s. And not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna move stuff so I can see it and remove ones that are misses. I'm gonna go slow so you guys can see. Pretty decent rolling. 4, 6, 8. And I'm going to use the blue dice. And now we get into the fortifications. We've got 10 dice for the ones that are protected, and the bonus 2 for the fortification. So this is 12 dice at 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is that's probably down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 13. So that's at a 12, and we will bring the other blue dice in. It's amazing how quickly this goes out of your mind if you don't write it down. Now we have 2 airborne and another 10 guards at 5. We've also got 4 I-16 fighters at a 5 and a tactical bomber at a 5. So we've got 10, 17 at 5. And that's really good rolling. That is These are all hits, so 3, 6, 9, 10. So that's 23. Hits total. Now we've got to roll for we got 2 medium armor at 6 and 3 KV2s at 8. And that is and we scored another 4. So 12, 24, and plus another 3. So 27. So now I can remove casualties. I'm going to say he's losing 18 infantry and a AAA. So that's 19 total. The 2 artillery and a tank. That is 22. So 3 more units. Going to say he's going to lose 3 guards. That's 25 and 27. So the 24 is all their infantry and 3 more. So cavalry and an SS. And that's 27. So all the infantry are basically on the Germans are gone, so we're already into the... Oh, I gotta remove those, all right. The artillery and the mechs for the Germans. So round 2. We have 10. This artillery's gone. Did I put that out? We've got 10 at 17 at 3. Oh, yeah, I'll get rid of those guys. I'm just going to make a note. So round 1 was 25 and 27. So good rolling for the Russians on round 1. But not bad for the Germans, but the Russians rolled really good for defense. So good for the Russians. We've got 7, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17. 17 at 3. And 4 at 4 for the medium bomber and the 2 light tanks. So 17 at 3 and 4 at 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. So I'll remove these guys. Some 4s there. Fortunately, they are no hit. So I said 6, there's 6. We're going to mark that. 6 hits round 1. And round 2, we now have, actually, I didn't, there is 7 medium armor, and I think I only rolled for 5. Anyways, I missed rolling 1 medium armor round 1, and it was a mess, so good. I don't want it to, so we've got 6 at 6, where the medium armor 1 is bumped up, so it's a 7. The tank destroyers, there is 6 of them. 3 veteran fighters, 1 tactical, and there we go. So we've got 6 at 6, 8, 10, and 11 at 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10? I'm just going to, oh, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm going to remove the misses. That's a 9, that's a 10. And that is a 9. And that is a 9. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, it's going to go like this. 11, I'll move that as a 12 and I'll bump that down to a 5. So we've got 17 hits so far. Now we have the 10 Panzer 4s at a 7. One, 2, 3, 4 hits. Not great. 1, 2, 3. That's a miss, 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 miss. So 4. So we're up at 9. So that is 21 total. Now in defense, we have 6 at 4 for the 2 heavy artillery. And we have 2. See, we'll do the heavy artillery in the yellow, because I think I have more gray dice ready to go. So that's the heavy artillery, 3 at 4, and we've got 7 guards, and so that's 9 at 5. 7 guards and 2 airborne, 8, 9, and 5 more at 5, which is the 1 tactical and the I-16s. So 6 dice at 4 and 14 dice, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 dice at 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let me remove all the ones that are misses. That is a miss. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we will go like this. 8. And now we've got 2 at 6 and 3 for the medium tanks. 2 medium tanks and 3 KV2s. These are the KV2s at an 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more hits. So we've got 12. So they've got to lose 21 units, so I'm going to say they're going to lose all of the guards, so that's 7, 9, 14 is the 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that would leave 1 unit left. I'm going to leave a KV2. That is, I'm just going to recount that. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, that's right. 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And the 12. So we are going to lose 10 artillery. Or do we have to lose 10 artillery? We've got 17. So we'll keep 3 mech. We've got 7 mech and 10 artillery. We have to lose 12. So that's 5. So we're going to keep 3 artillery and 2 mech. So into round 3. Round 2 is 21. and 12. So I'm just gonna, I'll roll 10 dice at 7 just to speed this up, just to make sure I get the final hit. So this is 10 dice at 7 or less for a hit, and we got it. And I'm gonna roll the defensive roll, which is 1 dice at 8, and they scored a hit. So we're gonna lose one more artillery. So Moscow is captured. Surviving is 2 mech, 2 artillery, 4 Panzer Grenadiers, 2 light armor, 6 medium tanks, 6 tank destroyers, and 10 Panzer IVs. And 3 veteran fighters, 1 tactical, 1 medium bomber. So now, wow, that was a lot. Non-combat movement. The aircraft are going to land in Orly-Kursk. All of them. Do I want that? At least the tactical and 3 veteran fighters are. The medium bomber. We had 3 left. The medium bomber can go to Romania. Actually, the medium bomber is that right? It's gonna land there. I'm just doing non-comms, folks. Sorry about this. My son just came down the stairs with his backpack and he's trying to be quiet, so thank you, Julian. And the AAA from Psychov is going to go into Western Ukraine. The heavy artillery and SS are going to go into Psychov from Baltic states. The 5 infantry and 1 AAA in Belarus are going to go into Orly-Kursk. The 2 infantry, or 1 SS and 1 regular infantry from East Poland are going into Belarusia. From Romania is 2 Panzer IVs and 1 tank destroyer are going to drive into Orly-Kursk. 1 infantry from Romania is going to walk into Western Ukraine. The Panzer Grenadiers are going and 2 artillery from Bulgaria are going into Western Ukraine. The tank destroyer in Hungary is going into Western. Now, the air transport in Western Germany is going to grab 1 infantry or 1 SS infantry from Western, and it's going to fly down and it's going to land in Gibraltar. So 1 SS infantry being deposited into Gibraltar, along with 1 veteran fighter and 2 tacticals are going into Gibraltar. The medium train in Western Germany is going to grab 2 infantry and a medium armor. And it's going to drive down 1, 2, 3, 4 into Turin, or Rome, sorry. So 2 regular infantry and 1 medium armor are being deposited into Rome. The other medium armor from Western Germany is driving 1, 2 to Paris, grabbing the 3 infantry in Paris and driving and dropping them off in Turin. The medium tank left behind in Western Germany is going to drive 1, 2 into Marseille. Now this is the crazy part that I don't know for those who don't know. So now Moscow has been captured. The major factory is reduced to a minor factory, and the Germans collect 47 IPP. And I'm going to grab the rule book, but when Moscow, Leningrad, or Stalingrad, let me get the rule book. Let me read this out to you. But basically now a bunch of countries become pro-allied. And so let me read out what happens to Spain. Spain will become a pro-Axis neutral if Paris is under control of the Axis and the Axis control any of the following: Leningrad, Stalingrad, or Moscow. So now, actually we'll do Sweden first. Do Sweden. So if the Axis control, Sweden will become a pro-Axis neutral if Moscow, Norway, and Finland are under Axis control and may be annexed by Germany. So we're going to grab 1 infantry from Western Germany and drop off in the capital, which is in Gothenburg. So we are annexing Gothenburg and this small Swedish navy. So that's happening up there in Sweden. And Spain now becomes a, should I grab my pro-allied? It's now a pro-Axis neutral. And when Spain becomes a pro-Axis neutral, this is what happens for Argentina, which is if Spain becomes pro-Axis, Argentina is immediately activated under German control. So this is what's currently now happening in South America. South America is now German. So it's immediately activated. So all this stuff now here, these 3 territories are all basically become German. And the small little navy down here, and this small navy up here in Spain is now a pro-Axis neutral. So that means next turn, the Axis can come in and activate it. But they have to get to the capital to basically gain control of the navy. So, wow, lots happening. Now placement of units. I just don't know if I want this tactical to move. And we'll leave the tactical in Western Germany for now. So currently placing, actually the 2 infantry in Helsinki are going to go to Valpuri. Replacing, oh, and the 3 infantry in Hungary are going to go into Romania. Now we are placing the Romanian tank destroyer in Romania 2 Panzer IVs, and a tank destroyer in Romania, 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Actually, that was only one artillery purchase. Replacing the Bulgarian artillery, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, and a regular artillery in Bulgaria. So there was actually one less German artillery purchase because I was calculating the Axis Minor artillery to be placed in Bulgaria. So just to straighten that out, Germany only purchased 3 artillery, not 4. One of them was a purchase from the Bulgarian artillery. I know it's, sorry for the confusion. 1 infantry is being placed in Hungary. That was the Hungarian infantry along with the 3 medium armor. The Finnish infantry has been placed in Helsinki along with a medium armor. And in Western Germany is 1 SS, 1 mech, 2 artillery, 1 fighter, and the naval transport is being placed in C-Zone 18. Germany is collecting 86 in IPP, and actually no, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So they're collecting 90 IPP. They go up 16 in NO bonuses. They are going to be placing in Western Germany a Hedgehog. So Germany, 90 in IPP on the tracker, 16 in bonus. And they captured 47 IPP from Russia. So 106 plus 47 equals 153 next turn for Russia. For Germany, the NL bonuses are 5 for the wall. 5 for, yes, the Denmark, the whole Norwegian thing. 3 for Leningrad and 3 for Moscow. So that's 16 in NO bonuses. So that is the end of round 6.